To the ignorant, even the words of the wise seem foolish. Isaiah. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. Confucius. The greatest cause of trouble in the world today is that the stupid people are so sure about things and the intelligent folks are so full of doubts. Richard Russell. I'm John Rose, and this video is dedicated to you guys and gals in your 20s. And I'm saying that because in less than 2 weeks, the Game Changers is coming to Houston. Bunch of athletes, guys and gals, are doing what I started to do 33 years ago. I changed my diet, stopped eating animals, my endurance level got better. And now this documentary is coming out and blowing everyone away, going, oh my gosh, stop eating animals, you get faster, you get stronger, your testosterone goes up. You don't get sick, you don't age the same. And what was really exciting for the reviews of this is that they're getting great feedback from men in their 20s. And I'm really excited about this because of the quotes I started off with. Because we know wisdom comes with age. If we continue to learn as we should as we age, then we should have a lot of knowledge at the end of our lives. But the problem with most of us on this planet is we don't have the only knowledge that really matters. It's the most important knowledge in the world. It's more important than all the other knowledge combined. And it's knowledge of how to live. Now, what I want you guys to understand, and this is for all ages, I'm just dedicating for you guys in the 20s, because technically, or whatever, you can't be wise at your young age, right? But think about this. These old folks are failures that live and they don't have knowledge of how to live. If you acquire this knowledge of how to live in your 20s, that's the difference between wisdom and intelligence, is the experience. You can acquire the experience at an early age and have wisdom in a decade that the rest of the planet, most of them, at this time at least, don't have. Hopefully by the time you have it, we'll all have it, and that's what the whole point is. But think about what I'm saying. You have to have experience to have wisdom. And there's a lot of areas in life you can have wisdom. But the only thing that matters is how to live. So that's what my whole YouTube channel is all about. I'm not going to go into any detail in this video. I hope this video goes viral, and this will be the very first of all my videos you've seen, and you're going to go out and start watching my other videos. Watch What is the Healthiest Diet for Humans. Very important video for you to watch. And I think most of us, if we're brand new to a lot of this, we need to watch the Norman Dodd interview. He was the chief investigator of the Reece Committee back in the 50s, investigating these tax-exempt corporations like Rockefeller and Carnegie, and found out they were manipulating historians to lie about history. We have to look at who's behind the curtain, folks. Who's controlling what our historians learn, what our doctors learn, what our nutritionists learn, what all of our scientists learn, even philosophers and theologians, people get degrees in logic. We're not learning what we need to learn to get out of this mess. We lack the wisdom. And it's all due to our traditions. Remember, our traditions represents the accumulation of all of our wisdom and all of our mistakes. All of our wisdom we've accumulated is reflected in all the great things we've done as a species, and we're really an amazing species, aren't we? But look at the negative things. Where's that coming from? It's from our accumulated mistakes. And we keep making the same big mistakes over and over, especially the very first one that got us where we are. And that's what my channel is trying to help you guys wake up to the importance of that very first mistake that changed everything about us. And by correcting that one mistake, it changes so many other things. There's this ripple effect that will end up solving problems you won't even believe there was any relationship at all to these. So remember, folks, only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. The stupid folks are so sure about things. And the intelligent folks, well, they're not wise. That's why they're full of doubts. They haven't learned knowledge of how to live. If they found that knowledge of how to live, there wouldn't be so many doubts. They'd understand there's one first cause that is behind everything else that's causing problems. People will argue, say, no, John, the government, the media, our educational systems, as I'm pointing out now. And I say, yes, yes, yes. These are subsequent needs. Why? Because we don't know how to live. We're destroying the sunlight energy that helps us feel one with everyone. That changes our mentality. It creates needs we never had before. So there's really a very simple solution for a lot of these problems that are downstream, that are keeping us where we are. And that is to recognize the importance of going upstream, which means we acquire the knowledge of how to live so we can become wise before our time. Knowledge of how to live is what's going to make you wise. It's going to make you disease-proof. It's going to put some purpose in your life because you're going to be able to go around and share the message. That's what you do on the hero's journey. When you realize that now there's something in your life that can change your whole existence. Been on the hero's journey for 29 years. 33 years ago, I quit eating animals. Wow, made a difference. That's what got me where I'm at today. Took it to the next logical step. Stopped cooking the foods. Stop destroying the sunlight energy that can only be in living systems. Want to eat those plants, get those biophotons. Those plants are going to have the right bowel transit time. I'm not going to develop a serpent in my intestines, a cesspool in this what should be a fast-moving sewage system. It ends up as a slow, stagnant cesspool. As Victor Hugo said, it's a serpent. In the Gospel of Peace, Jesus said, Beelzebub, Lord of the dunghill. John showed me that in the Bible. You're not going to find it in the Bible. They took the Gospel of the Seeds out of the Bible in 503 AD. And yes, I know that challenges so many people's belief systems. Many of us are set up to say, if it's not in there, it's not anywhere. Please hope that you guys realize that when it comes to all of the beliefs you get out of any system, it doesn't matter what book it's in, if any one of those beliefs are taking away your control and saying it's not your fault, you're born that way, question those beliefs, please. Because the dark side of our behavior is not part of our nature. It's not part of our DNA. We do not have a propensity for evil. We just have a tendency for evil. Propensity meaning that it's a natural tendency. Nothing natural about the dark side to mankind's behavior. It goes beyond what we see in nature. No other animal preys upon themselves systematically as we do. And we have to address that point. Many people will argue saying, look, nothing we can do. Why even bother? We got this part of us. But the problem is that people just say, well, there's nothing we can do about it. And that's not true. There is something we can do about this whole planet we live on. It begins individually by every one of you all playing your role. Become wise before your time. Accept the mission on the hero's journey. Test an idea as time has come. Prove to yourself that you're full of crap that you won't believe will come out of you after 2 months into it. And you're thinking to yourself, how in the world can I get something like that out of me? Where was it when it was in me? And how did I get it in me? It's kind of mind-boggling when you think about it. I was thinking of this on the way out here. Imagine if you had a balloon of yourself and you could say, okay, I just pooped out a 4-ounce piece of crap that looks horrible, bunch of mucus and slimy stuff, and you see definitions on it. Now let's say, how much volume would that be? Let's say it's a breath that's the size of... Now let me get a blow-up body of myself, and okay, I didn't notice much changes, but you keep blowing in every day. Or maybe it took a month to accumulate 4 ounces of stuff, so extrapolate, but nonetheless, you see the point. And I should dig up some pictures of me when I was 25 years old. I wasn't overweight, but I had this big old fat puffy face. And I see that in my students. You see them faces that start off, Nathan, you did a great job of showing what your face looked like. And now look at what your face is looking like, and look at what's coming out of you. And I have friends that say, I don't want to do this because I'll look too thin. Everyone says I look too thin. Well, your face is nice and puffy. You don't have any wrinkles in your face because you got all that shit in there that's pushing everything out. Oh my God, life's such an illusion, isn't it? We don't know what to look for when we think what a healthy person is supposed to look like, because the vast majority of us are looking so bad. And I was reflecting today at how the majority of people are now obese. It's mind-boggling how many people just accept this. And why was I thinking of it? I was thinking of the 20-year-old people who have parents in their 40s and how most of them are overweight, but they're probably thinking to themselves, well, that's nothing new. All of my friends' parents are the same age and they look just the same. Must be part of how everything works. And then look at grandma and grandpa. They could be even worse or maybe better than their parents, and that's what's so exciting. At the age of 65, I cannot relate to my age whatsoever, any way, shape, or form. My energy level is nonstop. I literally spring and bounce out of bed. get my stretches out of the way, jump out here on my bike, come out here and find people to transform their lives. I'm the transformation man. That's what I'm trying to do, you guys out there in YouTube land. Transform your lives. Read my comments, folks. You can see what it does for us when we take a solid food vacation. We bump up those biophotons faster and better than any other way. According to Dr. Pop, they go up to 114,000 on a juice fast. Born at 43,000, most of us were eating dead food, 1 to 23,000 biophotons, supposed to be around 83,000. Juice fast, 114,000. So jump on a juice fast, bump up those biophotons, flush out that serpent, and ow! I guarantee you're in for a treat.